This is for mainly my non-farmer viewers and subscribers. Farmers know all about this, but I'm gonna explain a combine to people who don't know. This is a Case IH 1660 combine. It's well, at the time it was the second largest you could buy from Case IH. This here is the header, and you get different kinds of header. This is a straight cut grain head, and these knives reciprocate on guards. They work like a hair trimmer, like a hair clipper, and all the sections and guards are perfectly replaceable. Okay, you see I got a broken section on the swather. These knife sections are completely replaceable, so we'll replace that. Some of these guards are well worn too, so I'm gonna change a few of them. Swather is exactly the same as the combine. Here we go. This is well worn. The distance in here is worn out. It's twice the thickness of the knife at least. So get one that's better and put on. Now for the section. And that's all I need to do. This will go in the scrap. Got a brand new section. Make sure the knife is clean underneath. You don't want that holding anything up. The tapered side needs to be up. There you go. Next step is the feeder house, and this thing here hooks over the header, the feeder house, and it's held by a couple clips, and all I need to do is slide off a couple shafts and pull off hoses, and I can swap headers from one kind to another. We don't have a corn head because we don't do row crops here, but we do have this header, this 25-foot straight cut, and we also got a pickup header. The feeder house is pretty simple. Inside just a chain with paddles on that brings the grain up to the cylinder, to the rotor. And you see it already is thrashing some of the barley out at this step, and anything that falls off, of course, the next plant goes in and pulls it in. This is the business end of a combine right here. This is the rotor is housed in here, and these are the concaves. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but there's rub bars on the rotor going on the diagonal, and they work like an auger flighting like these, and they separate the grain from the stalks. And what you do when it's threshed is it looks something like this. So well, let's take this out. Let's see. You see the seeds are in with a bunch of chaff and stuff. There's rotor turds, and you see there's more to it. Like the rotor goes right clear of the back there. It's probably about 6 feet long and 2 feet. It is 2 feet in diameter, and it turns fairly fast. Like for thrashing barley, we're going about 700 RPM rate, somewhere in there. And there's notches on the rub bars. I'm not gonna pull it down to show you today, but this is what does the thrashing of the grain. And most of the straw goes out through the back, and all the thrash, like you get some pieces like this go in, and the next step covers that, and you get that on thrashed heads. Next step will clean that up. In the back of the combine, these are the sieves. This is part of the grain cleaning system. This top sieve is called the chaffer sieve. And what this chaffer sieve does is there's a fan here. Here is the fan for the grain cleaner right here. But it blows air over this sieve at an adjusted rate. And all the chaff and straw will blow over this sieve and out the back, and the heavier stuff will fall down into the next step. Now I'm adjusting these sieves right now, and since we're harvesting barley, the chaffer sieve should be set at a 1/2 inch. I got a 1/2 inch piece here. It's right close. It should be set. It should be just right. So the chaffer sieve is correctly set already. Now, not everything is clean grain that drops down from that goes through the chaffer sieve. So we need another sieve to finish the cleaning process. Here is the sieve underneath. This is called the shoe sieve. What the shoe sieve does is larger parts, like unthrashed heads, sometimes not everything that goes through the rotor is properly thrashed. So you can see that. So what it does is it allows the clean grain to drop through. I'll see if I can get my GoPro in here right. And here's a pit down here with the auger. All of the unthrashed heads and whatnot that goes over the shoe sieve ends up in this elevator here. This is called the return elevator. And all these elevators are the box with a chain with paddles on, and this will bring the unthrashed heads. I gotta close this. Bring the unthrashed heads right back to, it brings them right back to the rotor where they'll be thrashed again. Proper adjustment on the shoe sieve for barley is 1/4 inch. Yeah, 1/4 inch piece in here. We're actually open, well, we're very close. I think we'll leave it at that, and if it's too unclean, yeah, it's very close to 1/4. So I think this sieve is set properly too. So both sieves are set properly. It should be ready to go in that way. This door I have to close it. The elevator here does the same thing. All the grain that goes through the shoe sieve will end up in the hopper. See a problem with the combine? That's why you gotta inspect them every year. This is rusted out, and that happens because, and you see it's real thin. I gotta replace this piece here. However, we gotta get combining today, so I gotta do a farmer's fix on it. It should work. This will lose a lot of clean grain right here, and it's gotta be addressed. So do a farmer's fix on it for today, and I gotta replace this piece here. Okay, to fix the auger, I'm going to take a piece of ducting. And I cut it to I'm gonna rivet this piece of ducting right to the bottom of the auger tube. It's a permanent fix though, but it'll get us by. Should be plenty of clearance between the auger flighting that shouldn't bother the pop rivets. I'm using very short rivets. These are 1/8 by 1/4, I think. And when they pull in, they get smaller yet. Okay, here's my repair right here. Put the ducting, the piece of ducting over the auger and pop rivet it on. It should seal the grain in there, because you don't want the grain to be spilling out. So that part is all fixed now. The hopper just has couple augers that feed the unloader, and the unloader swings out and retracts whenever you need to load a truck or a cart or whatever. This particular combine is powered by a 466. This has a gearbox here that runs this runs the machine, and this hydraulic pump provides the propulsion for the machine. Belt here is a variable speed belt. It's for the rotor. In addition, there's a 2-speed gearbox, as the rotor has to run different speeds for different crops.